Living Easy Vegetarian Recipes. MelissaBreyer CC by 2.0 kathrynlinge NatalieMaynor /CC by 2.0. At this point in the season the farmers' market tables are a riot of color, piled precariously with mountains of perfect produce, succulent heirloom tomatoes in their misfit beauty, corn fit to burst at the touch, luminous summer squash lined up in flirty nonchalance. But you know what will happen. The abundance will slowly dwindle as the apples start taking over, and all of a sudden, it's roots and kale until spring. With a canning revival in full swing, sterilized jars and water baths are covering the counters of many a kitchen. But if you shy away from canning or have ample freezer space to supplement the pantry, freezing produce is an excellent way to preserve the local harvest for the bleaker months. Although frozen vegetables have taken a bad rap in the past, I'd take frozen produce in a heartbeat over rolled produce, commercially canned products, or produce imported from afar. Nutrients aren't lost, and if frozen properly, neither is texture nor flavor. The basics: use the freshest produce you can find, and freeze it as soon as you can, the quicker the better. Make sure to avoid the 12 most toxic fruits and vegetables. Wash and dry everything thoroughly. Remove pits and cut into uniform-sized pieces. Use containers, freezer bags or a vacuum seal system, and remember to leave headroom for expansion. If you are watching your use of plastic, the ever-popular Ball makes freezer-safe glass jars. Yay! Label with contents and date. Blanching. Although freezing slows enzyme action, it doesn't completely stop it. Therefore, most produce requires some method of heat treatment, generally blanching, to inactivate the ripening enzymes and to preserve color, texture, and flavor. To blanch vegetables, place the washed, prepared vegetables in a pot of boiling water. Roughly use a gallon of water per pound of prepped vegetables. Boil water, and time the blanching as soon as the water returns to a boil after submerging the produce. After the recommended time has elapsed, remove the vegetables and plunge them into very cold, you can add ice, water for the same amount of time that you blanched them for. Most frozen produce should be good stored for 9 to 12 months. These are the basic methods for summer's most popular produce. Beans gonna tomorrow 00/cc by 2.0. Wash and trim ends, cut if desired. For whole beans, blanch for 3 minutes, for cut beans, blanch for 2 minutes. Dry, pack, seal and label. Corn photo farmer/cc by 2.0. For kernels, remove husks and silks and trim ends. Blanch medium-sized ears, 3 to 4 ears at a time for 5 minutes. After blanching, remove kernels from cob, pack, seal, and label. For corn on the cob, remove husks and silks and trim ends. Blanch medium-sized ears for 8 minutes. Wrap each individually, and store in bags. Seal and label. Eggplant lettuce/cc by 2.0. Cut into slices, sprinkle with salt and allow to drain for 30 minutes. Pat dry and sauté gently in olive oil until just tender. Cool, pack, seal, and label. Herbs. kathrynlinge/cc by 2.0. For basil only, water or steam, blanch 1 minute. For other herbs, blanching is not necessary. Freeze in a single layer on cookie sheet. Freezing pesto in ice cube trays and then popping the pesto cubes into a bag for easier dispersion is a handy and popular trick, but Jacques Pepper has a different take on this. He prefers not to freeze finished pesto and opts instead for freezing a basil puree that he then transforms into pesto after defrosting. Peas. Conry/Rita/cc by 2.0. Shell garden peas. There's no need to shell snow or sugar peas. Blanch for 1.5 minutes, dry, pack, seal and label. Peppers Taylor.A/cc by 2.0 Peppers, from bell peppers to all types of chili peppers, are one of the vegetables that don't require heat treatment. Freeze them whole or sliced. Tomatoes Photo Farmer/cc by 2.0 Method 1, wash, cut into halves, quarters or leave whole. Pat dry and pack into freezer bags. Remove air, label and seal. Method 2, dip into boiling water 1 minute. Remove and peel. Place on a tray and freeze for 30 minutes. Place in plastic bags, remove air, seal and label. Method 3, simmer chopped tomatoes in a pan for 5 minutes or until soft. Push through a sieve or food mill to remove skins and seeds. Cool and pack in plastic containers, leaving head space. Zucchini and summer squash graybeard/cc by 2.0 wash, trim ends, cut into slices or strips and water blanch for 3 minutes. Pat dry, pack, seal, and label. This updated story was originally published in 2012. How to freeze vegetables. There's no need to resort to insipid produce from across the globe once the local growing season has ended.